There have been many studies that show that teenagers actually benefit in more ways than one when they are pulled from their comfort zones and moved to a totally new area, and even in some cases, different states. As a 7th grader, I experienced this change myself when my parents approached my sister and I and asked if we'd be okay moving to the state of Oregon for my dad's job. Me, being an extreme introvert, I immediately turned down the idea and was not ready to leave all the friends I've ever known and have to make new ones. Eventually, over time, I became more accepting of the idea and told my parents I'd be open to trying something new. And the more I thought about it, I realized that it could end up benefiting our entire family by bringing us closer together and making us rely on each other for support and guidance with this new journey we were all about to hop on board with. That was it. The day had finally come, and it was time to move and begin this so-called journey. Each day would pass, and I felt more and more alone as time went on. I realized that moving wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. I lost contact with old friends as I was still trying to make new ones, and nothing seemed to go as planned. My family was all I had, and although that was completely fine with me, it made school a huge challenge for me, and I felt like an outcast and never got the reassurance I was needing to make me feel like I belonged. Joining sports was a huge step in the right direction for me because I was able to make friends this way as well as get to know more about what the school had to offer. Yes, I struggled in every aspect of school and life itself at that point, but it ended up being worth every struggle, tear, and meltdown. Throughout my entire journey of living in Oregon, I was able to overcome so many of my fears and realize that life always has so much more to offer you than you could ever expect. I will never tell anyone that moving is a piece of cake because it really isn't, and I don't think it could ever be. But I will always tell everyone that it's always worth the risk because you learn so much about yourself as well as you learn all kinds of new things about an area you never knew before. Never be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and into the unknown because you will always have the potential to land on your feet in such a challenge.